Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi everyone, welcome to Morphology class. My name is Mia Berlina. In this video, I'll be talking about one of the topics in morphology. It is Introduction to Morphology. First thing first, in this session, there are three main points that are going to be discussed. The first one is definition of morphology. The second one is the distinction between word tokens, word types, and word lexemes. The last one is the function of morphology, or the reasons why languages have morphology. So, what is morphology? Literally, morphology is defined as the study of verbs, but in linguistics, morphology refers to the study of the internal structure of words and of the rules by which words are formed. It means that in morphology, we discussed or we learned how the words are constructed. What is the element within the words, or what are the rules, or what is the rule to create a new word? As I mentioned before, in morphology, we focus on word structure. So it means that the object of morphology is words. So that's why it is important for us to know about words, to know the meaning of words here. Well, there may be some opinions to define a word, but in this case, I would like to define a word from a morphological perspective. So here we have a word is defined as a sequence of one or two morphemes that can stand alone. So from this definition, words are then classified into two types. The first one is simple, or it is also called simplex word, and the second one is complex word. To distinguish between simple or simplex and complex words is quite easy, or even very easy. So when words that consist of only one morpheme, it means it is a simple word. And then if words consist of more than one morpheme, it is called a complex word. Here are then some examples of simple words and complex words, as you can see in my slide.
Alright everyone, so let us now consider the sentence in the slide. He saw the kid, but he did not see that the kid was in pain. So my question is, how many words are there in that sentence?
Okay everyone, let's discuss the questions that I gave you in the previous slide. Well, the way you count words determine what kind of words you are counting actually. So for example, if you are counting the running words, or you count every single word in a sentence, regardless of whether that sentence has occurred before or not, it means that you are counting word tokens. So let us see the example again. If you are counting something like he saw the kid, but he did not see that the kid was in pain, it means that you are counting word token, because you count every single word in a sentence, or you count the running words. But then if you are counting the different words or you count a word once, no matter how many times it occurs in a sentence, it means that you are counting word type. Let us see the example again. If you are counting something like he saw the kid, but he did not see that the kid was in pain. It means that you are counting what type? Because you only count the different words. As you can see in the example, there are three same words in that sentence. The first one is he, and then the, and then kid. But these words are counted as one word. And then the last one is if you consider the grammatical endings or the grammatical forms that occurs in the sentence, it means that you are counting word lexeme. For example, if you count the word see and so as one word, it means that you are counting word lexeme. Why? Because the word see and so are coming from the same family, that is the lexeme see. So now let's count the word lexeme in the example again. He saw the kid, but he did not see that the kid was in pain.
The last point that I would like to discuss in this video is about the function of morphology, or the reasons why languages have morphology. So actually there are two main functions of morphology. The first one is to form new words from the old ones, or it is called derivational morphology. It means that we can create new words from the existing words. We can imagine what it would be like if we need to invent a wholly new word to express every single new concept. For example, we cannot create beautiful or beautifully or beautification, beautify, and so on if we don't have morphology. And then the second function is to inflect verb, noun, and also adjective, or it is called inflectional morphology. Here means to express a grammatical distinction, something like numbers, to distinguish between singular and plural, for example, which one is singular, which one is plural, and then which one is present or past, and also to distinguish first person and second person and third person. But of course, this rule is the rule of morphology is very language specific. It means that the rule of morphology in one language is different from another. Well, this is the end of the session. Thank you for watching and have a nice day.